MotorWeek is made possible by Auto Value and Bumper to Bumper and TireRack.com.
Many small trucks have come and gone over the years, but one that has stayed the course is the Toyota Tacoma. Dominating segment sales for nearly 2 decades, an all-new 4th-generation Tacoma arrives for 2024 with some of the biggest changes in its history. So let's see what this new taco truck has to offer. In the truck world, the all-new midsize 2024 Toyota Tacoma is a really big deal. Completely redesigned, it's now built on Tundra's full-size, high-strength steel frame. There's also an available coil spring multi-link rear suspension, all turbocharged engine lineup, new extra cab 2-seater that does away with the access cab's rear doors, improved comfort, and of course, new tech. Now, we agree with many of you on how ridiculous the truck and SUV market has become with all the off-road packages. So for this test, we ordered up an SR5, just one step up from base. It came equipped with Toyota's 2.4-liter i4 turbo, which outputs 278 horsepower and a stout 317 pound-feet of torque when equipped with the 8-speed automatic. You can still get a 6-speed manual, though the engine is slightly detuned to 270 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. And just to muddy things up further, the base SR gets an even more detuned version with 228 horsepower and 243 pound-feet. If you need more power than all of that, reinforcements are on the way with Toyota's iForce Max Hybrid, with an electric motor integrated into the transmission for a combined output of 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque, 200 more than the old V6. Most Tacomas will be 4-door double cabs, which get either a 5 or 6-foot bed. 2-door extra cabs come with just the 6-footer. Bed walls are slightly taller than before, and a power tailgate is now available. Max towing is 6,500 pounds. At our Mason-Dixon test track, our automatic SR5 didn't feel overly powerful, but with a slight chirp of the tires, it was off to 60 miles per hour in a quick 6.2 seconds. Shifts were very smooth, and though working hard, this Turbo 4 is much quieter than the V6. It felt plenty stable as speeds increased, but with the standard leaf spring suspension, that big truck feel was evident in our slalom course as well. There was quite a bit of body roll, and the very soft feel of a lifted truck that had us backing off early and the truck just slowly lumbering its way through the exercise. There was good steering feel, and the truck did whatever we asked, it just wasn't in a hurry to do it. If you're looking for a sportier car-like experience, you might want to look elsewhere in this segment, as the Tacoma feels more like a Tundra than a RAV4, which of course is what many truck buyers want. In panic braking runs, the ABS was working overtime and there was a lot of nosedive. But with short stops from 60 of just 108 feet, we were not surprised or alarmed. Even with fresh styling, it remains easily recognizable as a Tacoma. Just a little more chiseled in some places, smoother in others. Ground clearance is up a tiny bit with a max of 9.5 inches, allowing for 33-inch tires. The biggest visual changes are inside, where the Tacoma has finally joined the 21st century. Standard infotainment touchscreen is 8 inches paired with a 7-inch gauge cluster. Higher trims get a 14-inch touchscreen and a 12.3-inch digital gauge display. Seats feel great up front, although it doesn't feel any roomier than before. Rear seat legroom is still tight for adults, but there is more storage underneath the seats. Government fuel economy ratings for an SR5 4x4 automatic are 20 city, 23 highway, and 21 combined. We averaged 21.3 miles per gallon of regular, for a slightly worse than average energy impact score. 14.2 barrels of annual oil consumption with 6.9 tons of CO2 emissions. Pricing starts with SR at $32,995 and our SR5 coming in at $37,695. From there, it works through several TRD levels to arrive at top limited at $53,595. Four-wheel drive is standard on limited and most TRD trims, available in all other trims except for the TRD Pre-Runner, which is rear-wheel drive only. Pickup trucks of all sizes continue to be incredibly popular here in the U.S., and we've certainly seen a resurgence of compact and mid-size trucks recently. Tacoma fans will be happy to know that their mid-size 2024 Tacoma hasn't gone soft. It's more rugged than ever. Designed here with American buyers in mind, the new Tacoma is the modernized version of their beloved pickup that Toyota fans have been waiting for. So happy Taco trucking!